On today's episode, we'll be talking about just random things, what's happening with me in the next week or so, and how just February has been for me in general. I'll also be giving my opinions on just random things that have been happening within YouTube and real life as well. My name is Brian, and welcome to Teen's Opinion. Hello everyone and welcome back. I know it's been a bit of a while, hasn't it? And my voice my voice just sounds so lovely right now. And hopefully when you're seeing this you can see that yes, wow, the banner has changed. Like the banner or the pictures that I use for my videos. It's just something that I kind of wanted to start it, give a little brand to my name and all that. I have a friend who's a really amazing and great artist, so honestly, I may ask him, I'll be like, hey, yo, I have a favor to ask. Do you mind designing some things for my channel? Like a banner, profile picture, maybe a photo I can use for my videos, here and there. Like, if you want, like, I'll also pay you, like, because yeah, he's a great friend of mine, but like, I don't feel like he would do that stuff for free, like, even for me, so I mean, also, he just kind of needs cash right now, so like, no offense, I love him, but I ain't giving him cash for free. So, shush, who is texting me? Oh, my lord. Okay, so, before I just get into a text I just got, um, my voice may be sounding very cracky and boisterous, I guess is the word. No, that is not the word I'm trying to look for, but yeah. Um, but basically, I have not been feeling well for the past few days, past week actually. Um, and yeah, kind of just came off of a show week, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And yeah, you'll hear more about it later. Basically, the text I just got was a text from one of my friends at work, saying, um, was there an argument at work today? Because I posted something on my story saying, is karma real? Trying to settle an argument, trying to settle something. And, yeah. So, since I kind of brought that up, like, y'all, do you guys think that karma's real? Because, like, I think it's real. Like, girl, that's the universe trying to put you in your place. It's the universe giving you payback right now. Like, that's just my opinion. Hate me or love me, but in my opinion, karma is fucking real. But yeah, anywho, let's just, it wouldn't be a podcast without me stumbling over my words and just jumping from point to point to point. Um, yeah, jumping from points and all that, and reiterating myself. So yeah, let's talk about how February's been for me. Ooh, just taking off of work for majority of February. Ooh, taking off of work for majority of February, only working weekends. We love getting that little pay because of theater. But yeah, no. Came main stage. We did our production of Crucible in Children's Hour, so that was fun. No, actually, it was like I love theater. Well, it's a headache sometimes and really annoying. I actually really do love it. It's probably one of the very few things that I'm actually passionate about, which is also why I kind of feel extremely burnt out from it. So, I've been trying to do other things. Like I've been trying to draw more. I've been trying to draw more. I want to try and get back into making podcasts again because, I love doing this. Like, I feel like this is another hobby of mine that I can do that's just like, and you know what? I feel like it's unique to me compared to everyone in my friend group. It's like, everyone has that one thing where, like, everyone, like, plays video games. I just started getting into video games. That's why I'm kind of a broke-ass bitch right now, because I just spent $380 on a Nintendo Switch and and Smash Brothers because, you know, life. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, no. So yeah, but no, everyone has their different hobbies. Like, everyone's into video games, drawing. Some people are actual, like, musicians and singers and actually do that and are actually decent and great at it. And then you got me over here being like, I sing as well. Ah. Beautiful voice, I know. How I make it into Capital Pride. Lord, ask me. No, but I mean, yeah, no, everyone can draw, everyone has their own hobbies that, like, they're actually good at and stuff, and then you just have me bitching on the internet. Like, oh my gosh, you will not believe what Becky just said. No, I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. I enjoy doing podcasts. It's just it's kind of like my journal on the internet. Like, it's a great place for me to vent. Will people who I potentially talk about view this? Oh, definitely. And if they ever confront me about it, Lord Jesus help me. But no. Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest, though. While kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier with Crucible and theater and all that, while it was a great show, while I loved it and all that, I'm so happy it's over. Cause I don't know, it's just like Crucible kind of really hit me, where it just like kind of like it kind of like drained my passion for theater just a tiny bit because like yeah, cause like yeah, like with my character, I was only on for half a scene with only 2 lines, and then just but like it's kind of like as my teacher put it, it's just like your character has like so much energy within the first few seconds that we meet him. Like, there's really like no like building up to him. It's not like we see him earlier in the show. It's just like you kind of like come right on stage and then boom, energy. And I'm just like, well, yeah, like I see it from that perspective, and it's just like it's like kind of like when we started like coming further along into like the show dates and all that, like yeah, like I kind of like gained somewhat of a passion for it again, and it's just like I actually started doing stuff. Like, there's actually things for me to do, because all my scene partners were working on other things and all that. But it still like I still just didn't feel appreciated. Like, I do now, and like I'm hoping for better roles this year. Like with with the one act shows that we have going on. One act, the pool shows. I don't know what they're called at this point. I'm kind of hoping for a role, but it's just like I'm hoping, but at the same time, like I'm not getting my hopes too up. Too up. I'm just like I would love this part, but it's just at a point where I'm just like, if I don't get it, oh well. Same story. Boo hoo. I'll cry and bitch about it for about 5 days, and then 5 days, about like 5 minutes, 5 hours, I don't know, and then just be like, cool, hey, you who got my part, congrats, thanks. Because it's just like, I don't know, because like, you see people who just like bitch and moan, just like, oh my gosh, this person got the solo that I was trying to get. This person did not deserve the role. How the fuck did they get it? This person got the role that I wanted, and fuck them, and fuck whoever supports it. Like, that is a extreme exaggeration of people, but like there are some people who are like that, and it's just like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, like, be happy for the person, because like, yes, they got it, and you wanted that. You're extremely bummed out and probably extremely pissed off. Completely understandable. But like, they work just as hard as you. They work just as hard as you and put in. Ooh, my computer almost fell. They work just as hard as you and put in the same amount of hours as you do. Maybe even more. I don't know their life story, and neither do you. So, like, ooh, everything's falling. Okay, okay, here we go. Sorry. But it's just like, girl, get over yourself. Like, it's a high school show. It ain't that deep. Now, if it's Broadway, a little more understandable. No, I'm kidding. No, still, like, no matter like what level it's at, whether it's like high school, college, like local theater, Broadway, even like, girl, it's a show. It ain't that deep. It's supposed to make people enjoy life and laugh a little, if that's what the show's about. Like, like for me personally, like a personal experience of me. I think I may have already talked about this, but you know what? We're gonna talk about it again if I haven't. Like, I was extremely bummed out when I didn't get a call back for Chicago because it's just like, oh, cool, okay, then I thought I did good in my audition. Maybe they just thought maybe they already have a part for me. Cast list comes out. Haha. In my mind, to me, the cast list was just like a fuck you. Ha. Because I mean, through my perspective, it's like every main stage boy that tried out like got some sort of named role, and then boop, Brian in ensemble. Which I mean, yeah, it's stupid and silly of me to think like that, but I mean, like it's how I feel. Like you can't really judge me for that. Like any other person would probably feel the same, but you know, it kind of stung and hurt for a bit. But you know what? I took a few minutes to myself. I walked over to Logan, who like got the part of Amos, which I was really hoping for, and I really thought I was cut out for the role. Casting says otherwise, but you know what? To each their own, I say. But no, like, you know, I had a few moments to myself, thought about it, walked over to Logan, and I was just like, hey, you know, I really wanted Amos, and if I come off a little salty to you, I completely apologize. Not my intentions. Again, I don't think this is exactly what I said. Paraphrasing a lot here. But you know what? You're a very talented actor. You deserve, and I'm so happy you got this role. If I didn't get it, I can't see anyone else but you getting this kind of role. So congrats, man. You really do deserve it, and you're gonna kill this role. And I left it at that. Like, again, I paraphrased what I actually said, but it was something along those lines. Because it's just like, at this point, it's just like, what the fuck is like bitching and moaning gonna do about it? Like, is it gonna get me the role? No. Like, it ain't gonna do shit. It will. You know what? You want to know what it will do? It'll probably wow, words. It'll probably prevent me from getting a role in the future. But you know, that's why I don't bitch and moan. I take like maybe I'll bitch and moan to my friends for a bit. Like, ooh, wow, my voice feels very like high pitched and squeaky right now. I don't know if it's coming across that way, and if it is, I apologize. Again, I'm feeling a little sick, so Brian, why are you doing a podcast? Because I want to. Fuck off. That's why. But no, like yeah, I'll bitch and moan to my friends for a bit. I'll be like, yeah, no, it's just like I really want this role. Like I'm kind of a little pissed off and maybe a little salty, like and all that. But like I will always make the point clear saying, "Hey, I'll always make the point clear being like, "Hey, like while I am pissed off and all that, like I am very happy for this person. Like they deserve the role because, you know, they were put in it. And I was on production team before, and I was there for when our director was doing like the cast lists and all that. So like, and it is a very difficult process because like you have a lot of people trying out, you have a lot of people to consider for roles. Some maybe from previous work ethics, you already know like, yeah, I can't see them in any role that in any kind of lead role. So I mean, that's understandable. But I mean, like you have other talented people, and then you have you have people who are in your advanced class that are trying out. But then you also have like new people that you need to consider as well, being like, okay, could this person be a good fit for a lead or a name character or something? Like, So it is a very difficult process, so that's why I'm not complete. Like that's why I'm in the mindset of it's just like okay, like you can feel upset. Like you can feel upset and salty and like you can bitch and moan about it for a few minutes like in your head, maybe to your friends, but don't go after the person. Don't send anyone on a crusade to attack a person who got a part that you wanted. That ain't cool. Like it just ain't, fam. Like again, it is not that deep. It is a high school show. Like I don't know what else. I don't know how else to like say it or put into words, but you know what? We're gonna leave it at that because we're gonna take a quick break because choices. That's why. And welcome back. I just took a little break, guys. How's it going? How you doing, boo boo? Um, honestly, it won't seem like anything to you. It probably just jumped from one thing, from like the last thing I said to a second to just me coming in back talking. Because you know what? That's how we roll around here. We're not good enough to like add that little like fancy like music intermission type shit because we can't edit for shit. And we don't have the money to pay for that shit. Anywho, so yeah, um, going on to the next topic I want to talk about. Oh yeah, uh, I'm heading up to New York this week with my class, so that's gonna be fun. Actually, I can't wait. I'm heading to New York with my chorus class. We're going there for a competition. We're gonna be like doing shit and all that. Like, I don't know. It's like gonna be fun. I know, like, we're going to Times Square, Statue of Liberty, Stardust Diner. We're gonna be seeing two musicals while we're there. Like, we're gonna be seeing Mean Girls, the day before we leave, and then Chicago the first day, I think it is. Yeah. Oh gosh, I can't stop burping. Oh my. Oh, sorry. Again, great content for the podcast. Um, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I like Chicago movie, like the movie Chicago, better than the musical. Like, don't get me wrong, the musical's good. It's great. It's beautiful, darling. It looks like Linda Lista Joanne. Like, but it's just like I don't know. Like after listening to like the musical soundtrack, the high school edition soundtrack, and then um like the movie soundtrack. I don't know. I like the movie soundtrack better. There's something about it. I don't know. But yeah. So and don't get me started on Mean Girls. I don't know. Like I like a few songs from it, but just like I don't I don't know. It's a smart idea, but I personally just don't like it. I'm probably gonna enjoy it when I go see it because again, like it'll force me to like actually see like the plot and all that. Because also, I don't feel like I'm the right person to judge it because I also haven't seen the movie of it. I haven't seen Mean Girls, like the movie Mean Girls. So yeah, again, I'm not the one to judge because hey, you know what? Be more chill is better. Um, I'm sorry, who said that? There's a voice in here. But no, yeah. So I'm excited about going to New York. I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing half the time. Like I know I just gotta dress up and shit, like for the musical, for when we go on Broadway, and girl, that's pretty much it. And then also my chorus concerts. Like I already know like three of my outfits. But like, what about the other days? Like, I need to look stunning. Like, am I gonna go to school in pajamas or like, am I gonna at least go in sweatpants? Like, personally, like, I may just give up my dignity and just like put on, I may just like put on pajamas, just like walk into class, just like, hey, how the fuck is it going, you guys? Like, I don't give a shit right now, cause like, I still have to go to my first and second period, and then I'm hopping on the bus my third period, so fun. Choices, I guess. No. And then the week I come back from New York is there I have two events going on, so that's gonna be fun. Um, I have I have a murder mystery dinner at which is a fundraiser for New York, or no, sorry, which is a fundraiser for my main stage class for when we go up to Washington in April, I want to say. So that's gonna be fun, and then dance-a-thon after that, which is also a fundraiser for my trip to New York. Or why do I keep on saying New York? My trip to Washington. So that's gonna be fun. And we don't know really what's happening with Washington, so that's also gonna be fun. And then also, like main stage, like they do this little skit thing at the end of the year called Nutshell, which is basically like kind of like inside jokes and all that about just theater and just school year and all that. Like it might as well just be called like Leesville in a nutshell. I don't know. Like that's what I've heard some people call it or say about it. But you know what? I don't know. Like again, I've never seen it before, so wow, I love just inserting my opinion into things that I don't know about. Sounds like me all the time. Sounds like me all the time. But yeah, no. So, but there's a big like gap in between from Crucible, then we're going into Murder Mystery, but then we got a month or so of class that we don't really have anything to do because supposedly Nutshell doesn't take that long to make or to do. So there's gonna be another there's gonna be a performance unit like or something. I don't know. All I know is that we had to fill out fill out this Google form saying how do you feel about your performance in Crucible / Children's Hour? What on your rating yourself, how do you feel motivated to act? Do you still have motivation for acting? Do you have any ideas for what our next unit could be about performance wise, and then um uh performance wise, and then a non-performance activity, because not everyone will be performing in a show, so yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I really hope that we still do the pool shows this year. Supposedly we're still doing them. They're just not going to be taking place in a pool anymore, but more the black box, which hey, I'm okay with as well. Like I feel it's a smaller space, and doing it at a pool or doing it in the auditorium. But there's also so much you can do with it that I'm living for that. Like you can use the balcony. You can use the balcony above above in the black box. There are side halls that you can use. You can enter through the shop. It's okay, if I was a director, if I could direct one of those shows, girl, I have some ideas for it. I have some good ideas for it. But no, I don't know. After doing a Vikings, I love like I'm interested in production. I may do it again sometime next year, maybe not. I don't know. But I really just I really just have a passion for acting more. If I really had to do if so, if Miss Tarson was just Brian, I we have no other stage managers, no one else is up for this position. Would you be interested in doing it again? I'd be possibly. Depends, really, because it's just it's one of the to me it's yeah, I'd be interested in it, but the thing is though, I'd rather act more. So like it's one of those things that I'm neutral about. If I get if I could act in a show, I'd rather do that. Like, if I don't get a part, like, then I would do production. Like, you get what I mean? Like, so yeah. Um, and it's just like, I don't know, really. It's like kind of getting to that point where it's just in the show and just in my life in general where I'm just like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing or what to talk about. So it's just like getting into like random points and topics and all that. And you know what? Maybe this would be somewhat of a good point to take a break, just like a quick, small, little break, just like to rethink things, see like what my next topic is going to be about. Because, oh, wait, you know what? No, actually, no, we're not going to take a break yet because, like, there's another point that I want to go into because, like, I think, like, the next topic I'm going to talk about is, like, drama and all that. So, we'll wait on that one. We'll wait on drama real quick because, you know, we love a spilling tea sister. God, I hate myself. No. One thing, like, I don't know, some people may disagree with me on this, but like, or maybe agree. I don't know. I am too kind of a person, and I really, like, and I know this, like, I really know this, but it's just like, it's so hard for me not to care and be kind and, like, offer my support in some way, because it's just like, I can't do shit, and I kind of given up on myself, so I'm just gonna be there for other people. Because, like, I don't know, because it's just like with some of my friends, it's just like, you know, actually tossing out names left and right because you know what, like any of them actually hear this, and if they do, like, I mean, it's not like I'm talking shit about them. If I didn't mention their name, it was just like, oh girl, this person, they be sleeping, like in class and shit, like, then that'd be shady. But I ain't gonna be shady today for a change. Oh my gosh, Brian, you're not shady. Oh, who are you? You're not the Brian we signed up for. Again, it's getting to that point where I'm just like, okay, let's insert a random thing here, here, and here. But no, like, um, I don't know. It's just like, I didn't, like, I was walking to class with Luke, like, from second to third. It's just like, I don't know. I asked him what him and Tarson talked about. He just was just like, she, he was just said what Tarson talked about, which I have a bad memory, so I forget. And then it just like kind of got silent for like it was kind of like silent as it can be between two people in a crowded hall. So like one thing that just like popped in my mind because you know, normal person always thinks about others. Yeah. um, because also like I don't know, like like this part is gonna sound so like fucking stupid, but it's just like I get these feelings about people. Like I just like like and I think like other people would feel this way as well. Like they just like read a room or like they can feel someone's emotions. Like you know what I mean? Like you like look at that you like are next to a person and you just like feel like an overwhelming joy around them. You feel or just like sadness or maybe you're just like getting mixed signals and it's just like, oh well, this person is normally sad and upset and shit like that. So it's just like, boom, you're getting sad. When in actuality, they're probably happy or just like not like, or they're just chilling, Jay chilling. But like, I don't know. So I was just like, hey, you okay? You good? You good, boo boo? And like, he was just like, and like Luke, he didn't snap on me, but he was just like, dude, like, look, I love you. I know you care about me, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate that you do, but like I don't like you don't need to constantly be asking me every 5 seconds that if I'm okay, if I'm okay. Like again, I appreciate you being there for me, but I don't need you to watch over me. Is that what he said? I don't know. Again, paraphrasing here because I don't remember exactly what he said, but something along those lines. He was just like, dude. Basically, long story short, it's not a long story. I'm just making it long because I can't keep a cohesive sentence. But no, he was just like, but basically, he was just like, dude, I get it, and I know you care about me, and I greatly appreciate it, but shut the fuck up because it's getting to a point where it's really annoying now. And I'm just like, I took a step back and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, I know it's annoying. And I completely get that and understand it. And I would love to change that, but here's the thing. I don't give two shits about myself. I care more about other people. And you know what? When you pick up on vibes that you feel constantly, it's just like you kind of feel like everyone is like that, so you're just like you'd rather care about everyone else. But you know what? It's all good. It's something we're trying to fix. Honestly, like I said this, I'm just like, God, I wish I was like more of a heartless person sometimes. And it's just like and Alex, like he was sitting next to me when I told him this and he was just like, dude, I wish I had the opposite problem. Like I wish I had a heart sometimes and I'm just like you just want to switch. Like you just want to switch hearts, brains, minds and all that like I don't know, like it's it's like I whatever you'd call it, like I don't know, is it a disorder? Who knows? I definitely apologize for no damn reason, and that definitely gets on people's nerves. Because it's just like, you kind of put yourself in that mindset where you just like, you kind of feel like you're always a fuck up. So, like, and like, again, like, you don't care about yourself, but you care about other people. So if someone else like, if something goes wrong or something gets fucked up, like, even if it's the other person's fault, like, for me, like, I just have, like, I just have the urge to like say, I'm sorry, it's my fault. I'll take responsibility. Cause it's just like I like because if that person did fuck up, like it's one of those things that like they feel like shit. So like I don't want them to feel even more like shit, so I'll take the blame for them. Jesus, I never Jesus, I no wonder I have a lot of unhealthy friendships and relationships sometimes. And that's the tea right there. Yeah. But honestly, I don't know. It's just again, it's a problem I'm trying to fix. I don't know, like some people won't even see this as a problem. Like I have some friends who are just like, dude, like you're fucking kidding me, right? Like this isn't a problem. And I'm just like, I mean, I see how from some people's perspective it's not a problem, but like when you're constantly around me and you constantly hear it and you constantly feel it, like it does get annoying. Like even I'm annoyed by myself, but you know what? That's just a normal all everyday mood for me. But again, it's something I'm trying to fix. Hopefully, I'll fix it. I was better about not saying sorry, but you know what? You know what? Old habits die hard, don't they? um, yeah, that's all I really have to say with that. We're gonna take a quick little break, and when we come back, I'll be talking about something. Hello, everyone. Just trying to get situated a bit back here. Okay. Welcome back to the final segment of tonight's podcast, which I'll probably just make a little quick because, you know, it's late and I love doing these, but I need to do these earlier in the day because, you know, it's 12:25 in the morning and we're living our best life here. So one thing I really want to talk about though, like, so this segment we're going to be talking about YouTube drama and all that. Um, But one topic I really want to talk about, like I know everyone's going off about like, oh my gosh, like Chuck E. Cheese recycles their pizza. Like girl, leftover pizza's good. Totally not, not with what they're doing though. I'll say that, like, Chuck E. Cheese, get your shit together. Like, girl, everyone knows you recycle your pizza. It's okay. Accept it and move on. Anywho, that's not what I want to talk about though. Like one thing that actually like really kind of like gets to me is the rewired soul. Like for those of you who do not know who the rewired soul is, um basically he is this YouTuber, obviously, who's like he's a mental health YouTuber. He's like he talks about a lot of things from his like depression anxiety, how to deal with that supposedly. Like, but he's not like a qualified he's not like a qualified like psychologist or any of that, but yet like he has like talks and all yet like he has like stuff like he has like conferences and what or no seminars, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like seminars like to like rewire your brain and all that, like and just like and all that. But like recently like a lot of people have been calling him out um for being like a fraud and scammer, and like one main thing that everyone keeps on calling him is like or like that he denies that he's like everyone says that he is a drama channel when he's actually or when that he is a drama channel, but he keeps on denying the fact that he is a drama channel and all that. But like I mean, I'll granted, I have not seen really any of his videos. Again, do I actually ever do research like when I want to talk about these drama things? No, I really should though, but like I've seen a bunch of like different like drama channels like Ashley Kyle, The Viewer's Voice, like um Sebastian Williams, I think it is, Dustin Daly, like all of them just like talking about this and like their experiences with all that, and like just like kind of how shitty that the Rewired Soul has been, and like one day, and then there's this words I cannot think again, um and he talks about like um he's kind of like glossed over the fact that like he's an affiliate with BetterHelp, which don't even get me started with BetterHelp. It's a scam in and of itself. There's proof of it. Um, look it up online, children, because this is Teen's Opinion, where we say we're here for the facts, reviews, and all that, but we just give our opinions on stuff that we hear by ear. Ooh, also a good tag name. Ooh, also like just another good slogan. Anywho, but like, but technically, he never discloses that he's making money from like, to my knowledge, and from what, and if I'm remembering this correctly, he never discloses like that he's an affiliate with BetterHelp. And basically, an affiliate, you're getting paid by a company with a code and all that. Like, you know, all these YouTubers who are just like, use my code opinion at checkout to save 10%. Like, girl, like, some of that money is going, like, some of the money that you save or from you buying the product is going back into the YouTuber's pockets. Like, and it's not, like, and it's not a bad thing. Like, honestly, I don't have any problem with that. Like, I don't have any problem with that. Girl, YouTube is fucked as it is, so, like, you gotta make your coin where you can. My problem is, like, when you don't disclose it. When you don't disclose the fact that you're making money from it. Like, not just because, like, it's a shitty thing to do and all that, but, like, also the fact that, like, girl, like, that's technically illegal by FCA's rules and all that. Like, you must disclose any, like, paid sponsorships or anything like that. Because if you don't, girl, you breaking the law. And again, we don't do our research here, so... But I know that is a fact. Like, one thing that I've learned from all these drama channels is that if you do not, like, disclose, like, in full that you are an affiliate, like, when you're an affiliate, that you're making money from any of these things, and that you are not, like, clear and down to the T about it, then, like, then, girl, like, you're, like, it's illegal and all that. I don't know the point I was trying to make. But, like, one thing people do bring up, though, like, when they say, like, when they call out someone for, like, not disclosing that they're an affiliate, is the fact that, like, oh, that's really shitty to your fans. Like, you're scamming your fans in a way. Like, again, an exaggeration, but I'm just like, I mean, I get how it can be, but, like, I don't know, like, whether, like, here's the thing though, like whether they like disclose or not, whether they're an affiliate or not, there's some dedicated fans that no matter what, like they will buy anything that gets a Jeffree Star approval, or that like Manny says like, "Oh girl, it is good," or even if you're if there's anyone still watching Laura Lee, like there are people who still like buy any products that like these YouTubers will like say that are quote unquote good and all that. Like the amount of people that bought like the Morphe foundation, like even with all the problems it had, like there was probably a good amount of people that still bought it though. Because like these people like because like these influencers are saying oh because these influencers are like talking about it. Like this like they don't they don't really necessarily have to say whether it's good or bad. Like like their viewer will watch it, and whether they know whether it's disclosed or not, again, like the viewer will still buy it. Like, but I'm getting way off track here. Like, but yeah, no, back to the rewired soul and all that. He talks like he sent out a tweet one day saying, like making a video or posting a video later about me finally leaving this toxic ass community or drama community and all that. And boy, did the drama channels have a frenzy with him. To my knowledge, all of them have been blocked. So a lot of them have been blocked and all that, so it's just I don't know. Like, good on them. Like, they at least fought back. Like, you attack one, you attack them all. Like, people who even have, I don't know, people, I don't know. I don't know the point I'm trying to make. Again, it's late. It's like kind of getting to that point where it's just like my brain's just starting to shut off now. Again, I never really do my research on here, and I probably really should. But it's just like it's one of those things that like I think of last minute, and then like I get in the mood like to record. It's just like I don't like it's not that I don't want to do my research. It's just like once I do my research, like I'll start losing interest because like I'll think of it more as schoolwork. Like I'm someone who likes to think of things on the fly. That's why like no matter what, like I always stumble over my words because it's just like I'm thinking of these topics off the top of my head. I'm just like, ooh, girl, let's do this. Like, let's talk about this. Ooh, did you hear about that? Like, hell, did you just hear me like rant about like influencers like not disclosing all that? Like, it's just like, yes, I need to have more time and dedication to like do research so I actually sound educated and all that. But again, like I'm not on here to actually sound smart or anything. I'm just here to, I don't know, I'm just here to give my opinion and just do something. But honestly, guys, like, that's gonna do it for today, or tonight, I guess. If you guys would love to, what the, okay, we don't know what's happening there. Anywho, but thank you guys so much for listening, if anyone is listening. Um, again, I never have a like uploading schedule, nor do I think I'll ever have an uploading schedule, because it's just one of those things I like to do on the fly. I'll probably not really come back again next week if I were to, because I'll be up in New York, like I said earlier. Anywho, guys, that is it for me tonight. My name is Brian Clark, and thank you for listening to the Teens Opinion Podcast. Good night.